It's week 5 of the NFL.
And all eyes are on Saquon Barkley. He's been a frequent end-zone tourist. He's second in the league in rushing touchdowns.
It's the Cowboys and the Steelers under the lights on Sunday night.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, it's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So out come the Steelers now. First drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And at the start of Jordan Love's NFL career, he had one of the best seats in the stadium watching Aaron Rodgers work. But now he's looking for more than that. Rocket arm, big play potential, and he wants to show this organization that he's capable of being a dependable starter for the foreseeable future.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The numbers last week for Mitchell. 21 carries, 52 yards, and a touchdown.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
First down, here's Mitchell. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Right back to Mitchell here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Love. And that will be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. So out come the Cowboys under head coach Mike McCarthy. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the rookie from the University of Washington.
And I think it's safe to say that, and I heard him say it in the post-game press conference, that was a team win last week because he didn't really play up to his normal standards, throwing 2 interceptions.
No touchdown.
Yeah, didn't offset it at all, but the team found a way to get it done.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And looking to throw, Penix. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now Allen. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They'll throw with Penix. Buying time to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Coleman. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Looking to throw, Penix. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, Penix. Forced out to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Penix, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They run over center with Mitchell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Come on, set. Ready?
But once again, it's Mitchell. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. And they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Penix. He'll buy some time right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Well, I don't want to be a jinx partner and put the whammy on him, but I think we could be looking at all-time damn the ground with the way that he's going. Only a few quarterbacks in this league are capable of a 100-yard game, and he's halfway there just in the first quarter. This is a record-setting pace. Hopefully, he can keep it up, and we can have fun watching it.
And down to the 36-yard line here. The numbers for him from a week ago, 19 carries, 87 yards.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they built this winning streak, and that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or 2. They'll They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have a Cowboys first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll go play action here with Penix. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete. They had a chance there to really build a nice early lead, go up a couple of scores. But he doesn't hit that one quite right, and it winds up an empty possession.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3. The Cowboys 49 yards.
On play action. Love to throw. And complete to Drake London. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big gainer there on the catch and run. 37 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Yellow, blue, check.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Now Penix. He's going to look deep down the field. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. To the air, Penix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. T. Higgins from 10 yards out. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
McPherson on for the point after.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field.
And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it?
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted.
And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. This now a 3rd and 4.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Let's go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A little juke, and he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Trouble, 38.
Love, they go play action now. And he will go down, a Cowboy sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Love checks this one down. It's Mitchell.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. 2nd down, here's Barkley again. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. The Cowboys at a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. They stay on the ground with Allen. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Here's Allen. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that. And that really chips away at your confidence.
Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
On the toss, here's Allen. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They'll run with Allen. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
3 tight ends up front here, 3rd and goal. Allen.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts, and still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter.
On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. McPherson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the 1st half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
The former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams, there to bring him down.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team They lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as he gets it up past the 35.
You know I'm old school, so I always want a hammer in my backfield. But in short yardage situations, 3rd down pickups, I got to have him. And he picked it up for him right there.
Now a toss play. Allen. And he is going to lose yardage here. Coming in to put a lick on it was Levante David. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. So we have reached